The message, I suppose, would be just to look beyond the obvious, the superficial. That's the message. The message changes, but the intent remains the same, and that's to help the viewer discover something that they didn't see before in my paintings. And the feeling that comes out of that when a person makes the connection and they realize that they're looking at something much more than just a flower, but they're seeing a pattern emerging out of what seem to be disconnected subjects. And so I think this has a kind of a feeling of a resonance. It's like a meditative process. If you are locking your attention on one aspect of the painting, it's designed so that the other things fade into the background. And it's a really tricky balance to get that to happen, and that's why so much time is spent in the compositional state of my paintings, trying to make sure that every line works and it has a purpose. And when people look at your work, they tend to do it in such a rapid way that they miss so much. You know, that a lot of careful attention has gone into making a particular painting or a visual piece communicate something more than just being pretty. And so for me, function is more important than form, even when form is the function. You have to have a reason for what you're doing and a plan of action. At least that's how I work. So you have to know where you want to end up before you can get started building the message. And that's pretty much how it works for me. But the feeling is an individual thing. It's up to the person, where they're at, and what they pull away from that experience.